Hey everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video, and in today's video we're doing a video I should have made a while back, and it's one I'm very much looking forward to make. It is how to get a grade 9 at GCSE History. This video will cover absolutely everything apart from how to individually write up the 4, 8, 12 and 16 mark questions. That'll be in a future video, but that will be coming out in January 2023 and February 2023 because, well, I'm actually in year 10 right now, not in year 11. So yeah. That's how it's going to work, and you're going to have to wait about 6 months, half a year, till that video comes out. But until then, this is most of the video anyway, most interesting stuff anyway, apart from writing out the exam question. Although that could be something fun for you. Although it's still discussed in this video anyway. I'll be discussing everything you need for GCSE grades 9 to 1, the entire AQA course, so all of the topics that you'll do, more other than what I do. So yeah, I'll get into the video right away. So first of all, I would definitely recommend you pick up the GCSE AQA History Complete Revision Guide. This is everything we need to go. It's done by CGP. Has to be said, I'm pretty disappointed with CGP actually. This is the only history thing they do. Geography, physics, etc. They make flashcards, workbooks, history, that's all you get. Although it is very good for what you get for your value. It costs £6.95. So in this you've basically just got a brief overview of most of the courses. This is mainly about how to master the contextual knowledge and the exam questions, kind of all thrown into one. So you've got America expansion there, Germany, Elizabethan England, health and the people, and it's just really good. So if we move on to a topic that I'm actually doing, which would be say the interwar years, just trying to get there and find out what oh there we are. So here we are, interwar years. There you are, a page on the armistice of 1918. You've got all the armistices there, you know, Trianon, Neuilly, Germain, Sevres and Versailles. Yeah, Sevres, Trianon, Neuilly, Germain, Versailles, got them all. And yeah, at the bottom you have an exam question which is 8 mark, which is describe how the aims of Woodrow Wilson, Lloyd George and George Clemenceau were different regarding in terms of 1918 armistice, and you can just write about that, and it's very good for exam practice. So yeah, that's probably the big kind of beating heart of the revision guide that you'll need to get. So now I'll move on to the individual ones, which have a bit of context, source, exam style questions. They're basically more detailed and thorough than this book, which is a brief overview. So we have got conflict and tensions, the interwar years. I guess I'll go into this one because all the other books are the same, I only need to go into one of them. So for example, you will have a bit of an index, and then you will move on to how to individually master the different style of questions and grades, and a little, it's really good honestly. And then yeah, there you are, there's one of them. So you get the first page, you get a page of contextual knowledge, maybe 1.5 pages, and another page you get an exam style question. So it's a source question. This would be 4 marks. Source A opposes George Clemenceau and his aims at the Paris Peace Conference. How do you know? You could explain because France is being betrayed by the tiger stamping on the German pheasant. There you are, that's how you would get a 4-mark question, what you would need to start writing. And again, it says who it's written by, which again needs to come up in the exam. Yeah, and little examiner tips as well. So yeah, now we'll just breeze through the other one because they're exactly the same with this, just specific to that topic. So next up we have my favourite topic out of all the GCSEs, which unfortunately I'm not doing, which is the British Empire Complete History Migration 1790 to the present day. I would have loved to do this topic. I find it so interesting. And funnily enough, my favourite topic in history isn't actually World War I, World War II. It's the British Empire, French Empire, and generally colonial expansion. So it's interesting. Of course, it's quite a harsh topic. It's quite a dark topic at times. It's not very nice how some empires grew, especially British Empire. You know, there's a reason why we got to earn a third of the world. It was through brutality. But I do find it interesting, scarily interesting, if you like. So yeah, that's the British Empire migration. My another favourite topic of mine, of course, is the First World War. Again, I absolutely am jealous to anyone that does this. I would have loved to have done this at GCSE, but I don't. But there's the First World War revision book, which you may want to get. Conflicts and tensions in Asia. This is a topic I'm doing under the Cold War branch, and again, it's exactly the same thing. Source questions, the account questions, the lot. Another source question there. And you get at the end you get a summary. I didn't mention this before. Good, I look back. A summary on just little bullet points to remember. So that's conflict, tension, Asia, Cold War. Then you've got Cold War 1945-1972. This is another topic that I'm doing. A bit more earlier up to 1972 because of course Cold War goes up to 1991. But again, this is what you need. So I recommend these books, reading through the contextual knowledge, doing a source question and repeat, turning over the pages. That's the most effective way to revise. But of course another way to revise is flashcards. Luckily you don't need to go out and buy flashcards. You can get all of them here. These are all the topics I'm doing. So first of all you've got Germany. I'm not going to turn it around because they decided to put a certain figure on the front for stupid reasons. But one I can show you would be the Cold War. This does go all up to 1991. So again, if I just open this up quickly, these cost £4.99 each, and these books cost £7.25 each. So relatively expensive actually. I mean, to get all these stuff, you are going to have to spend £45 to £50, which is pretty expensive to be fair. I just spent £50 on history, revision resources. Yeah, a penny dropped. Anyway, yeah, there you go. So you get 28 in a pack. Yeah, and it's really great. Again, the first what age? Grand Alliance. So you got Tyrone 1943, Yalta February 1941, and Potsdam 1945. At the bottom, you'd have the question, which was name the first two meetings at the Grand Alliance during the war, which would be Potsdam. No, not Potsdam. Tyrone and Yalta. Can't believe I just got that wrong on camera. Yes, I got it right. Well, I did get it right in the end. There you go. Tyrone and Yalta. Oh, because I'm looking at the answer, because of course it's on the back. Yeah, so another one you could choose would be the Cuban Missile Crisis. Again, it's just context. Just one reason why Kennedy didn't like an attack on Cuba, it would have provoked a nuclear war. And again, of course, it was at DEFCON 2 at the time. Did I get that one right? Yes, I did. Mutually assured destruction. So yeah, again, that's what you get. Again, very good to kind of test your knowledge. So it won't necessarily get you a grade 9 at GCSE, but it definitely does help with your contextual knowledge and boosting just what you know really, which is definitely half the battle when it comes to history, dates and figures. So yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. Like I said, this video was all about just simply the revision guides you'll need in order to get a grade 9 at GCSE. Like I said, the video will be coming in the future where I talk about how to answer the actual questions themselves, so stay tuned for that. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next YouTube video. Goodbye.